107. Значение. Разрешаю руление на полосу 3-1.
Обнаружена новая цель. 281. Удаление 150. На 114. Дистанция не меняется. Обнаружена новая цель. 276. Удаление 100. На 2000. Дистанция не меняется. 114. 300. Обнаружена цель. 277. Удаление 90. На 2000. 100. Сближайтесь. 14. 200. Обнаружена новая цель. 86. Удаление.
107. Руление запрещаю.
Дистанция не меняется.
114. Запуск запрещаю.
300. Обнаружена цель. 277. Удаление 350. На 12 тысяч. Дистанция не меняется. 114. 300. Обнаружена цель. 273. Удаление 110. На 2000. Сближайтесь. 114. 300. Обнаружена новая цель. 207. Обнаружено удаление 50. На 500. Удаление. Дистанция не меняется. На 500. 100. Дистанция не меняется. 300. Обнаружена цель. 280. Удаление 45. На 7000. Дистанция не меняется. 114. 300. Обнаружена новая цель. 284. Удаление 80. На 1000. Дистанция не меняется. Обнаружена новая цель. 208. Обнаружено удаление. 130. На удаление. Сближайтесь. На 500. Дистанция не меняется. 114. 200. Обнаружена новая цель. 276. Удаление 100. На 2000. Дистанция не меняется.
I've never flown from this airport before, so I have no idea how it's laid out. Oh, bit of a stutter there. And oh my lord, there must be a hell of a crosswind.
Обнаружена новая цель.
Can't feel my rudder pedals very well.
Удаление 70. На 2000. Дистанция не меняется. Обнаружена новая цель. 7. Удаление 200. На дистанция не меняется. Обнаружена новая цель. 308. Удаление 80. На 500. Дистанция не меняется.
I'm going to turn those siren sounds off. They're slightly irritating.
310. Удаление 70. На 2000. Сближайтесь.
Hopefully no one's coming up this runway.
114. 200. Обнаружена цель. 271. Удаление 150. На 500. Дистанция не меняется. Четырнадцатый. 300. Обнаружена цель. 286. Удаление 90. На 1000. Сближайтесь. 114. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель. 114. 300. Обнаружена цель. 306. Удаление 80. На 4000. Расходитесь.
No idea if that's friendly or enemy. I think it might be enemy, but I don't know.
114. 200. Обнаружена цель. 14. 300. Удаление. Обнаружена новая цель. 10. 2. 500. Дистанция 200. На 500. Сближайтесь. Обнаружена цель. 273. Удаление 290. 13. 114. Дистанция не ближайшую цель. 114. 300. Обнаружена цель. 286. Удаление 100. На 12 тысяч. Расходитесь.
I'm pretty sure this guy that I've got here with my electro-optical sensor is enemy. Not 100% sure, but pretty close. I think he's the contact that AWACS is calling. And man, is he moving. 2,200 kilometers an hour, apparently. And he's not very high.
114. 300. Обнаружена цель. 299. Удаление 90. На 500. Сближайтесь.
I really need to do something about these rudder pedals. Call out a central dead zone. Just put the aircraft in autopilot. Really playing up tonight. Try this. It's probably not going to help much, but oh well.
114-й, 300-й. Обнаружена новая цель. 274. Удаление 120. На 500. Сближайтесь. 114-й, 300-й. Обнаружена новая цель. 276. Удаление 110. На 500.
That is enemy, apparently.
Сближайтесь. 114-й, 300-й. Обнаружена новая цель. 276. Удаление 110 на 500. Дистанция не меняется. Обнаружена цель. 274. Удаление 100 на 500. Дистанция не меняется.
Пожар правого двигателя.
Oh,
Отказ
genius.
Пожар левого
Overflow SAM site.
Пожар правого двигателя. Отказ гидросистемы.
Big surprise.
Пожар левого двигателя. Пожар правого двигателя.
Must be IR, because I didn't get... Well, actually, I did get a brief lock warning, but I didn't have one when I was fired at, so I'd say it's probably IR guided. Or maybe a Tunguska or something. Well, that went really well. I'll try that again. I'm really new to this whole PvP thing, and I'm kind of crap at it, so don't expect too much.
6-8. Удаление 170 на 2000. Сближайтесь. 114-й, 300-й. Обнаружена новая цель. 278. Удаление 210 на 1000. Сближайтесь. 114-й, 300-й. Обнаружена новая цель. 277. Удаление 200 на 0. Дистанция не
What's this
меняется.
airfield laid out like? Okay, I guess I'll just hang a left. And take that, take the main runway.
Обнаружена цель. 274. Удаление 300. На 12 тысяч. Дистанция не меняется. 280. Удаление 100.
Hey Pom, thanks for the host.
Сближайтесь. 114. 300.
When did I run off? Probably about half an hour ago.
Удаление 200.
114.
On TikTok stream. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to. I'm kind of tired and dopey today, but I figure I might as well. So here I am doing something I'm really bad at.
Обнаружена новая цель. 269. Удаление 170.
As we're steering off, we'll get some lights on. That's alright, man. Like I said, I wasn't 100% sure if I was even going to stream today, so it's no big deal. Oh, turning left was a mistake. I regret this already. Come on.
114.
Come on.
200.
Come on.
Обнаружена цель.
Yeah, there we go.
Удаление. 100.
There we fucking go.
На 500. Дистанция не меняется.
I also regret putting this jumper on because I kind of underestimated how much it would heat me up. I'm boiling now. It's not that cold in here. I destroyed about Armor Division's worth of shit. Shot down 6 planes in nearly 9 hours. Nice. I'd been shot down by a SAM within probably 15 minutes of joining the server, if that. So yeah, I'm off to a great start. You know, back to usual form. And because there's, like, the SRS for this server doesn't appear to be up, it's just absolute chaos. I have no idea who's taking off from where or who's doing what. Alright, we're gonna shut him up. Because that's getting a bit irritating. Just R60 them. Yeah, I've got to get near them first. I've got to get very near them to do that, in fact. Okay, I'm going to assume there's safety in numbers here as far as air traffic control goes, and I'm going to take off with these guys, I think. I was going to take off from the actual active runway, but... This way, if somebody is coming, like, the opposite direction, one of these guys will catch them first. Have I got some back trim on? Now I do. One of these things are not like the others, yeah. No, there's a lot of Tomcats flying around at the moment. DCS is kind of laggy tonight, which isn't helping.
300-й, 114-й. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель. 114-й, 300-й. Обнаружена цель. 270. Удаление. 140.
I'm dying.
Дистанция не меняется.
Yeet! There we go. It's just cool enough that I wanted a jumper on, but it's like too warm. Now I'm overheated. Thermal regulation has never been my strong point. Now the question is, do I ascend to the moon or do I stay down low? I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm more comfortable down low because I can use the terrain, but I suppose if somebody does launch on me, I can just dive for the deck. work that the Hornet aerodynamically allows for recovery with the fly-by-wire logic prevents you from doing. See, this is what I mean. Fly-by-wire is bad and evil. Kind of curious they didn't just put an override in like the 27 has. Oh my lord, look at this poor guy. Look at this poor dude. He's got 4 people on him. Holy fuck. Sucks to be him. PvP server? Yeah, I'm on Growling Sidewinder server at the moment. I wanted to get on Cold War or DCS Bush War, but as usual, nobody on. Well, actually that's a lie, there was someone on Cold War, but they were on Red. And I don't have any Cold War Blue aircraft. Well, I have the Tomcat, but none of the Cold War servers allowed that, unfortunately. So proud. I've been on here before. I think I got like 2 or 3 kills for 10 deaths or something. I'm really, really bad at this shit. I have no idea what I'm doing. Gotta start somewhere. Yeah, that's true. Oh, hello. Got a friend right in front of me. I didn't even notice until he came out of burner and I just saw the smoke puff. There he goes. So I'm just below con height here. And I would like to stay below con height, so I'm going to level off. Or at least try to, given how annoying it is to try and trim this aircraft. Yeah, I'll have to read through that. I gotta find the time though. Like, my time is divided between playing DCS and catching up on all the other shit I can't do while I'm playing DCS. I need like at least a 30 or 40 hour day, dude. I just do not have time for fucking anything anymore. It sucks. That's the nearest guy, okay. That's him. We'll launch 1 ET on him now. Give that a moment. Okay, he's flared. He does have a friend to the left. One of them's running, one's coming in, but he's not hot on me. He's kind of flanking. That's his mate. Ah, shit, I've lost him. I don't know if he went into the ground or what. I think he might have. He's vanished one way or the other. Okay, that's forced him defensive. We'll give him another ER. just because I'm feeling generous. Oh, actually another 2, because I accidentally pulled the trigger twice. Have fun with that, buddy. And now I need to get away from this pain train that's coming my way. I'm gonna actually go to the 73 because he's getting real close. Oh, I think I splashed him. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. A Hornet! Reckless.
Переведи в Доплер. 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 Переведи в Доплер.
These guys on the right are getting really close.
Атаки. Предельный угол атаки. Предельный угол атаки. Предельный угол атаки.
No idea where that's coming from.
Предельный
Oh, he got me.
атаки. Предельный
I probably should have just kept running.
предельный угол атаки. Предельный пожар левого двигателя. Пожар правого двигателя. Отказ РЛС.
Divide DCS times half for an affecting technique with the other half. I don't have the attention span for that. I wish I did. I would be a much better pilot if I did.
Отказ гидросистемы.
Greatest assets, the ET and the EO. Yeah, I know. Except I kind of wasted both my ETs
Предельный
already.
угол атаки. Предельная перегрузка.
Fuck up those and waste them, yeah. Where are we? Right there. If only I could carry more ETs. The fact that you can only carry them on those 2 pylons gives me the shits. I would happily trade out 2 ERs, or maybe even 4 ERs for ETs, honestly. This is J11 and R77. Take half those and half ET. Yeah, but I don't know. I kind of want to fly the 33.
Перезарядка по плану.
I've never even used the 77 actually.
Прием.
Удаление 180 на 500. Дистанция не меняется. 114, 300,
100-й, 122-й. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
So that was an F-15 that bagged me.
Удаление 100. Сближайтесь на 300.
Yeah, I know, but I like flying it.
Обнаружена новая цель. Обнаружена цель.
Use the 29.
7-4.
That's not a bad idea actually, because they are pretty close to our base. I think I'll go 29 next flight. That is not a bad idea at all. There we go. The 29S can, yeah, and you get 29S slots on this server. Like I've said before, if only we had the SMT, so I could have a little more range out of the thing as well, that would be nice.
1-1-4. Запуск запрещаю.
I'm sure no one's over there where I'm going to turn into them. I don't mind the way the Sequoias look. I like them. I mean, I don't know, just something about the really long nose on them kind of works. But the MiG-29 is quite a pretty plane. And yeah, the MiG-25 and 31 are quite nice looking aircraft as well. But the 23 is my favorite. I don't know, like, it grew on me. I never really was that interested in the MiG-23. And then suddenly it just, it's kind of surpassed the MiG-29 in being my favorite Soviet aircraft. I don't know how that happened, but it did. The only thing is with the 29 you don't have the data link, and the data link is really, really nice to have. The data link and the short legs, and I guess the lack of pylons, you get 2 extra pylons on the 27 and 4 extra on the 33. It's kind of really its main weakness. It's supposed to have the data link? Not sure about the S. The A doesn't, the G doesn't. They did used to, but I think it might have got removed, or I might be misremembering. But I know that the A and the G don't have it, or if it does have it, it's not enabled by default, and I don't know the binding to get it to show up. I'll have to double check. Because I definitely know they used to have it at some point.
300-й, 114-й. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
114-й, 300-й. Обнаружена цель. 271. Удаление 130 на 2000. Сближаетесь.
MiG-28 is my favorite. Same fire control computer? Yeah, I'll have to check. Because I know it definitely used to have it. Yeah, they shouldn't. But they do. And they have in DCS for as long as I can remember, so wonder when that'll be fixed. I shouldn't say when, I should say if. Okay, we got enemy hot off the nose. Pretty much on the deck. Some interesting weather up here. The aircraft's getting blown around a lot. Like, I'm not touching my rudder pedals. That's wind. I didn't realize DCS actually did have proper, well, I say proper, but did have complex weather in it, because most flight simulators, you don't really notice the wind very much. And I hadn't noticed it much in DCS until I started flying the Su-27 and the MiG-29, because they're so sensitive to wind. I only own the 21 because nukes. Yeah, but the nukes are kind of shitty. I wish they'd fix the explosion sprites for it, so it was actually like worth using. I like the 21 just because of how old school it is, and you can do a lot of really stupid maneuvers that you would not get away with in another aircraft.
Трехсотый, 114-й. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
114. 300. Обнаружена цель. 272. Удаление 60. На 2000. Сближайтесь.
Well, there you go. You found your formula for success there. Now you've just got to do it more often. Speaking of music, actually, hang on, we'll put this thing on SAU recovery for a minute. Let's see if my bot's going to behave itself today. There we go. I gotta sort out a sound effect for that command. What Are You Doing has one, which I just pulled straight from the game files, but I've got to make one for a ray gun. I was having trouble finding the RWR tones. I found a couple of them, but I can't find the... I was gonna use the ones from the F-14, and I couldn't find where the specific ones I need are. Because what I was gonna do is I was thinking of having, like, a lock tone, and then immediately after a missile launch, or like a, you know, a fire control radar tone, to simulate the propensity of a certain aircraft's pilots to fire before announcing their ray gun at someone. Oh, hello, restart in 30 minutes. Better go kill something in a hurry then. Enemy off the nose. Who is either nose cold or he is, oh no, there we go. Anyone shoot you in the arsehole in the dark today? I've only been flying for like 20 minutes. I've been shot down by a SAM I stupidly overflew. But otherwise no team kills today. I haven't done any night flying yet either. Okay, I'm hoping Buddy here, to my right, will turn away and bait this guy across my nose so I can get behind him, get those beautiful hot exhausts with my electro-opticals, and then put a fucking ET up his ass. Oh, no, he's awake. Fuck it. Have two of those.
Hey, what are you doing?
Переведи Хеплер. Переведи Хеплер. Переведи Хеплер. Переведи Хеплер. Переведи Хеплер.
Lost him.
Переведи Хеплер. Переведи Хеплер. Переведи Хеплер.
Ah, good shit. He fell for it. Give him another 2 ERs, try and force him defensive. Then ET, so if he thinks he's trashed, the ERs will cop that. See, my strategy is basically just spam missiles, because that's all I know how to do. I don't know when I've got a good shot. Oh, that one just ate shit. That's his mate further out firing at me.
Переведи в Доплер. Переведи в Доплер. Переведи в Доплер. Переведи в Доплер.
I mean, pretty much everyone on here just spams missiles anyway, so whatever. I'm now out.
Предельный.
Oh!
Предельный. Атаки.
I forgot I was in a 33, not a 27. I can't do that. I can't pull the fucking limiter in a hard turn in the 33. So I killed a Mirage. That's 2 kills. I didn't tag the second guy I saw there. Mod only? No, there's a cooldown on it, so you can use it. It's just I think it's like a couple minute cooldown, so people don't spam it over and over because it's got a sound associated with it. Oh well. Hey, I've got 2 kills so far, we're getting somewhere. I might just really quickly see if I can jam a 29 in before the server restarts. PvP, yeah. Gotta get a good skin for this too, obviously. That's the most important part, is looking good.
Перезарядка по плану. Прием.
Удаление 110 на 500. Дистанция не меняется. 121. 300. Обнаружена цель.
Maybe grab the 27 so you don't rip your wings off again. The 33 gets 2 extra missiles though, which is a pretty big advantage. It's more just me not being stupid and doing that, because I know better. This is the MiG-29 now, so I won't be in as much danger of ripping my wings.
121. 200.
Командир,
Обнаружена
оружие
новая цель.
подвешено.
276. Удаление 130 на 2000. Дистанция не меняется.
Isn't the 33 a lot heavier? It's a bit heavier. I don't think it's like significantly heavier. It's kind of a trade-off anyway. Like, having the extra 2 missiles is worth it, in my opinion. The only problem with the 29 now is I can't start both engines at once. People say it feels sluggish versus the 27. I could see that, I guess. Pon's kind of right though, like if you're gonna go with the 27, you may as well go with the J11, because it's basically the same airframe but with 77s. Why is my engine not starting? Hello, yes? Ignition, please? Have I seriously not found it in this thing? Oh no, there we go. That took a while. Okay, let's just quickly check. Systems, sensors...
1, 2, 1. Запуск запрещаю.
Обнаружена цель. Обнаружена новая цель. Удаление 608. Удаление 1000. Дистанция не меняется. 1000. Дистанция не меняется. 21. 300. Обнаружена цель. 279. Удаление 121. На 500. Дистанция не меняется. 279. Удаление 300. Обнаружена новая цель. Дистанция не меняется. Удаление 210 на 500. Сближайтесь.
Yeah, no data link.
Обнаружена новая цель.
I didn't think it had one.
Удаление
It used to way back, like
на 1000.
2, 3, 4 years ago, something like that in DCS, but it doesn't anymore.
300. Обнаружена цель. 267.
My bad, I forgot to tell them to shut up.
60 на 500. Сближайтесь.
especially on a busy server like this, everyone is getting callouts from AWACS. There's so many planes in the air, AWACS is constantly trying to call stuff to me, so... Most servers I'll tell it to be player communications, which is stuff I ask them, and player reports, which is stuff they tell me. But on this server, they're constantly just babbling, so I turn it to player communications only. And tell them to shut up? Yeah, right shift M, and just cycle through. It only works with the Flaming Cliffs 3 aircraft though. The full fidelity modules, you can't do that. But that said, the full fidelity modules you usually don't get spammed as badly because there's separate frequencies for everything. I'm gonna turn right here just because I don't trust my pedals. Probably gonna have like 5-10 minutes flying time before the restart, if that. Which is just enough time for me to splash somebody and get killed myself, so... Let's see how we go. What's the command called? I can't remember, but I think it's under communications. It might be under general, but it might also be under the aircraft. Like, I seriously can't remember, it just, someone in chat told me. I think it might have been... Who was it? I don't know. Someone in chat, like, a couple weeks ago told me, just right shift M. Receive mode? Maybe? Yeah, try that. Like, it should be bound by default, you shouldn't have to change it. What is going on here, I wonder? I'll just squeeze on by. Oh, we're gonna rebind it? Yeah, fair enough. Try going into the binding menu from, like, the main menu, not while you're in game. And try just pressing control, sorry, not control, right shift M from there, because normally if you hit whatever the bind is, it'll actually jump to it and highlight it. Makes it easy to rebind stuff if you want to find a particular button or switch to bind something to. Guess who forgot their trim? Yeah, really, the 29's two weaknesses. Well, three weaknesses: lack of endurance, missing the extra pylons the 33 has, and no data link. That's it. Otherwise, I would take it every time. It's a better aircraft to fly, I think. Like the 27 and 33 can do some fancy tricks, like the Cobra. I mean, the 29 can technically do that too. But just the MiG-29 is so much nicer to fly, and it feels much more responsive on the controls. And I just forgot what that bogey dope was, so I'm gonna have to go for it again. 265 for 90 on the deck.
265, удаление 90, на 500, сближайтесь.
Got to set up my rudder dead zone in this as well. I might just actually later go into my rudder software and set a general dead zone in the center because it's really janky. Might be able to do that now. Maybe. If I can remember what the software is. Alright, that's going to be a job for later, I can't do it right now. I think I may have messed up the calibration on it though. Yep. 500 IQ.
Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
121. 300. Обнаружена цель. 263. Удаление. 27 на 2000. Сближайтесь.
I'm nose on with this guy. I'm just gonna quickly pulse the radar. Can't see him on that. Probably because he'd be behind this hill. Oh! Wow. That was quick. At least now I can fix my rudder, I guess. Let's see. I fixed it. Alright. Who shot me? Dunno. Probably that guy up my nose. He probably just went over the top. Hey, 9. Okay, so now I've hopefully unfucked my rudder after stupidly playing with it in flight. I'm going to do a quick flight to make sure it's okay. That gets a service some time to restart anyway. So let's do the old classic standby, the MiG-21 dogfight against an F4. Because that should give me a pretty good idea if my rudder's centered or not. The pedals are still, like, I still haven't got the range of motion to the left that I do to the right, but hopefully it'll be a little better now. I haven't given up. I'm waiting for the server to restart, so I don't have to restart DCS when it crashes me out. And I'm retesting my rudder calibration. That's my excuse anyway. Only buying one, so I got the 27. No need for the other FC3 planes, and there's no reason for me to buy the whole pack for another plane very similar. I got some news for you. I thought I would probably only be flying the MiG-29 and the Su-27. Wrong. I started flying the F-15. I fly the 27. I fly the 33. Yeah. That didn't work out for me. Thanks for the follow, 9, by the way. And, oh look, my notifications on my phone are broken again. Because the Twitch app is so reliable. Try and fix that while I'm waiting for this to load in. So the stream today is probably going to be a bit scuffed. More so than usual. I wasn't really sure if I was going to stream. I didn't have anything set up. My phone is playing up on me, which is great. At least the bot's working today. Okay, the bot was working, so let me check the delay on that. Where's my commands? That has a 5-minute cooldown. Oh, we'll fix that. We will fix that. Make it a 1-minute cooldown and then a 60-second user cooldown. There we go. Don't like the SC3 planes so much because they aren't fully... Yeah, no, that's understandable. All the same, it's nice being able to fly them even if they aren't fully modeled, so... It's not that big of a deal to me. Where's the... No wonder my zoom felt zoomed out. View felt zoomed out. I can't even English today. Let's do this. I've had like 5 hours of sleep in 2 blocks, so I'm probably going to bounce between being really drowsy and really animated. Sorry in advance. Joys of the MiG-21. There he is. Oh, not negative G, not negative G. Oh, there we go. Where's he gone? That didn't work out as well as I'd planned. I hoped to get him to overshoot, but I've totally lost him now. And he's just going to work his way back around. Oh, there he is. Oh, it almost did work, actually. So we'll do that, which is a little more gentle. There we go. There's the overshoot we want. Plane recover itself a little. Guns are armed. And my music has stopped for reasons that are unknown to me. Professional streamer, by the way. I'll have to sort that out once I'm done with this flight. Oh, I don't like when he does that. He's vanished under my nose, so he could be doing anything right now and I wouldn't know. He has done something, I can't see him. There we go. Okay, I think I just saw him overshoot, maybe? Where'd he go? There he is. Got him nice and low and slow. Now he's going to be able to climb away a bit because he's got 2 engines to my 1. But if I can keep him in this kind of environment, I'm better off than he is, because I can pull and he can't. he's getting really low, and being AI, he may well maneuver kill himself. Oh, here we go. Here's a chance. Here's a chance. Not enough lead. But we're getting there. Just gonna try and go vertical again. Now the problem is when he does this, and I've got the MiG held nose high and quite slow, it starts sort of weaving from side to side, which makes it really hard to get a good shot. So I've got to try and time my trigger pull. Oh. And I've got to get my eye back in for deflection because it's a bit out today. Here we go. Should get him on this loop. The AI in this Phantom, once you get close, he just starts vertically looping. And done. Okay, now let's check the rudder. Okay, I'm gonna take my feet off the pedals. Yeah, it looks okay. Alright, now I can fix the stream. There we go, we'll get chat back up. And hopefully I'll have alerts now. Just use the gyro? No, because the gyro in the MiG-21 is really shitty. It kind of lags behind. It's in a lag pursuit. It doesn't actually sit on them. It sits behind and it's really jumpy. And like even with the radar locked onto them, even against something like a Tu-95, which is a non-maneuvering, enormous target, with the gyro, I find myself consistently firing either over the top of it or under it because it just bounces like it's shit. I'd rather use the fixed net. Even more reason to practice using it. Why? Like if I just practice my old school deflection shooting, I don't need the gyro, and that works in everything, not just the MiG-21. Besides which, I usually do try and get quite close before I open fire with the guns, especially in aircraft with just like an old school gun sight. So it doesn't really matter. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna have to catch up on chat here for a minute. Might get back on later. Oh, up to you. Which plane is this? It's a MiG-21. When Ross ignores 9T, but I didn't. I said hi, and I said thanks for the follow. Jesus, Pom, pay attention. The thing above me is a periscope. It's not quite a mirror. It's a periscope of some variety. It kind of works, but you can only see above the fuselage and in a narrow field backwards, so it's more or less useless unless someone is sitting above you and right behind you. It gets in the way more than it helps. If that was a proper F4, you'd die in that 21. Well, I'm just waiting for the F4 to come out so that I can put that theory to the test, because I think a lot of people will get the F4 and do the same thing they have with the Tomcat, which is think that they're Top Gun and then get themselves trashed against the MiG-21 in a dogfight. Because the MiG-21 in a dogfight is quite hard to stay on. Yeah, fuck off, Pom. I haven't had much sleep. Trying to prep you for PvP, you ain't deflecting shots in PvP. You say that, but most of my PvP experience so far has been in 1v1 dogfights, where I do end up with high deflection shots, because I'm the only person that takes them, everyone else doesn't. I don't know, we'll see. Back to the server, if it's restarted, hopefully it has. We dogfighting in a bit. I'm not good enough to really be much opposition to you, but I can pretty much flatten most people in the F14. Like, if they're in the F14, I can flatten them with the MiG. If they're in the F5, I'm on pretty equal terms with them. If they're in the Hornet, I'm in trouble. Now, in the Mirage, I can do pretty well, at least against Tawny and Nuts and the crew. But you've had a lot more practice at this than me. So don't expect too much. Integrity check failure? Are you real? Ah, it's that again. It's the wheel texture. Okay, so I'm going to have to restart my game either way. Good shit. I love when this happens. Just use a gun snake, no radar assist. I've been trying to figure out how to use that in the Mirage. I'm not very good with it. So I've, like, I had a few successful shots at Tawny with it, but mostly I've just been trying to ignore it and guess the lead myself. Yeah, people think the F-14 is good at dogfighting sometimes, not really. I mean, she can, not useless in a dogfight, the F-14s, but yeah, she's better at that. But the thing is, like, the F-14 is really surprisingly capable in a dogfight in the hands of a 2,000-hour US Navy pilot. In the hands of almost any DCS player, it's not. You have shit visibility, especially if you've got Jester in the back. Sometimes his call-outs are more hindrance than help. So you can't see ahead of you very well because of the jail bars. Behind you, you can see all right, I guess. There's a high chance you'll rip your wings if you aren't good at getting the feel of the aircraft. It's enormous, so whatever you're fighting against can see you from miles away. And you have to get used to turning with the rudder. Like, that's, I think, the biggest thing for a lot of people is they're just not used to using the rudder at all, let alone to turn the aircraft. That and the fact that so many of them get pulled into, I'm not going to say slow turn fights, because often they don't get slow enough to hit the right cornering speed, but they'll get baited into turn fights against something like a MiG-21 that can easily outturn them. And they won't abuse their speed and power to get away from it and then come back in from a distance. Wings need to be in small bar, tail needs to be just above tail. Okay, might try that next time. Yeah, no, most DCS, like, honestly, most DCS players don't know how to fly a lot of aircraft properly. Everyone who complains about how difficult the MiG-21 is, most of them don't know what they're doing. Oh, look. Oh, there's 7 people in the server. It must have just come back up. This might take a while to load into, because for some reason this server is really slow to load. Get my music going again, if I can. Well, it says it's playing, it just didn't. Sometimes it hangs up on random songs, and I'm not sure why. But it's a bit annoying. Yeah, exactly. That's what I've been trying to tell people when they've dogfought me, like them in the F-14 against the MiG-21. If they try and turn with me, I'm going to win. The only way I won't win is if I either fuck up my shooting and run out of ammo, or if I fly myself into the ground getting a bit too over the top with the maneuvering. Like, all they have to do is just put on the power and pull the nose up, and I cannot follow them. I mean, that's like a Tomcat in full afterburner and a climb is hard to follow in a lot of things, let alone the MiG-21. Because a lot of people don't realize the MiG-21, although it's technically fast, is like horrendously underpowered. Even the BIS. The BIS is like the ultimate MiG-21, the ultimate non-modern MiG-21. You know, with a more powerful engine than the original and all of that, it's still really underpowered. Which is why, when you see me get slow like that, I have quite a hard time recovering the energy. It just doesn't have the power. I have to let the nose drop and just let it build up speed that way. Now, the MiG-23, when that comes out, is going to be a whole different kettle of fish, because the MiG-23 will beat anything in a drag race. So I kind of suspect that when that does come out, it's going to undo some Tomcat pilots who think that they can just do their standard climb against it. It won't work. Oh, this load time. I don't know what it is about this server. It's this server specifically. Like, twice yesterday I was going to join it, and it took so long that I thought the game had frozen. I just gave up. Same thing if you fight a Hornet with F-14. Yeah. I haven't flown the Tomcat myself against other people with guns yet. I think I've done like a couple of fights, and most of them were against another Tomcat. But they haven't ended well for me when my opponent's been in anything other than another F-14. I'm just not used to it. And especially because, like, it's not even so much the lack of a G limiter, but the fact that you can't feel the G, I guess I should say. Because you'll think you're pulling a gentle turn, and in reality it's like a 10 or 11 G turn, and you just don't realise it. It's so easy to do. Whereas in the MiG-21, if I'm pulling 10G, I fucking well know I'm pulling 10G. Because I'm either blacking out if it's just a constant turn, or if I'm at low speed and I pull 10G, I can tell because I basically tail stand the thing. Well, no, but you see, that's the thing. It's at certain speed ranges. Like, if you're slow enough, yeah, you'll get buffet. But if you're just at the right kind of speed window, I've found that you get no indication whatsoever, and then your wings are gone. Oh, if you do, I haven't noticed them yet. I guess I need to pay more attention. I might have to do like just an hour or so of seeing what it feels like in the lead up to ripping the wings. Thanks for getting me into this game, loving the shit out of DCS. You're welcome. I am so happy to see more people getting into DCS, because that's really what this game needs, is more players. And then we can start filling up some of the servers that I want to play but can't because nobody's on. But it is good. We're seeing, we're seeing more and more people coming into DCS streamers' channels. We're seeing people hang around and ask questions and get into the game themselves. And it can only bring good things to this game. Like, it doesn't have a lot of exposure. I mean, to this point, it's mostly been on YouTube. And it kind of... YouTube is not that great a medium for getting attention to a game. It's great for sort of maintaining the community that's already there, but I don't think it's really good for growing the community, whereas Twitch is much, much better for that, because it's much more interactive. Watch the accelerometer. How, dude? It's down in the knee well. Like, I'm not looking at the knee well when I'm in a dogfight. I'm looking out either through the windscreen or up out the top of the canopy. So that's like... I've said this before, but if I was a Tomcat pilot and I had a plane captain who was amenable to making some modifications, I would have the accelerometer pulled out of the fucking instrument panel and put on the jail bars. Just like some MiG-21 models. Fly it around when you start picking up. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do that. Can only imagine a harm's still broken. What kind of missile isn't broken? There we go. Finally we're loading in. Jeez. By the time we get in there and get armed up and fueled and ready to go, the server will be restarting again. By the way, do any of you guys know offhand what the default binding is to bring up the control, like the control graph that shows you where your controls are? I just want to work out if I actually need to go all the way into the proper setup utility for these pedals, or if I'm good. Because I stupidly thought I'd recenter them while I was flying, and that may have broken them. Right control, enter. Thank you. Oh, that's weird, it defaulted me to a slot. Where are my MiG-29s? And where is everyone else flying from? That's a good question to ask. Tbilisi, yeah, I guess that's where the main action is. Oh, I'm blind, where's it gone? There we go, MiG-29S, Tbilisi. Say the F-14's temperamental, because it really is. Yeah. I mean, I kind of knew it was going to be going into it, but it's not as bad as people made it out to be. Like, a lot of people said, oh, this is going to be so difficult to fly, and like, not really. It's quite easy to fly, I feel. Unless you get into a really fierce dogfight. Okay, let's go load this thing out. I got some more skins on this one because it's a Russian spawn, not a Ukrainian. And the most important part of air combat is being fashionable. What am I looking for? No, that's not what I'm looking for. Down here. That's what I'm looking for. R77s, even though I never use them. You'll have to excuse me while I play around with skins for a bit. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's go with that.
Перезарядка по плану. Принял.
Gotta set my binds for the MiG-29S. I haven't transferred them all over properly.
300-й. Обнаружена цель. 271. Удаление 230. На 500. Снижайтесь.
Oh, this is a good one. I first heard this song, not in the usual method. Usually when I come across Russian music, it's through friends. But I first heard this song in The Betrayal, which is a documentary about an episode during the First Chechen War, where a Russian officer was trying to negotiate a prisoner trade with the Chechens. It's a very grim documentary, as you might imagine, for something about Chechnya, but it's excellent. I'd recommend a watch. Just make sure you're not having a bad day when you watch it. Said right control enter, right? Yeah, oh there it is. Okay. Yeah, it looks centered. Pretty close to centered. But I'm gonna go ahead and just quickly set up a separate dead zone in-game because it's too sensitive around the middle. So, for those of you that haven't got into DCS yet, this is where you'll spend, like, the majority of your time. One of the downsides of the game is every aircraft has completely different control requirements, and most of them you want different curves. It's a real pain to set up. It can take like an hour or two to set up for just one or two aircraft, but once you do have it set up, you've got a really comfy config. You're good. Just make sure you save it. Okay. This isn't Russian, or the song's Russian, but this isn't Russian they're singing in, this is just made up language. which is why it kind of sounds like English in places. This song came out in 1993, I believe. It's 93 or 94, I think it was 93. Downside, it's actually a good thing, but it's a pain. Well, it's a good thing to have it set up comfortably for each aircraft, but it's a pain to do, that's what I mean. What was the show? It was called The Betrayed, I think it was. It's on YouTube, or it was on YouTube last time I checked. You'll know it when you see it. Learn and speak Esperanto on stream. Oh god, I can't even learn the languages I'm trying to learn properly because I get distracted and forget to fucking practice. So way to know how many hours you've used an aircraft for? I think there's a log file, like if you go into your profile on the main menu, it should have logs. Play armor with his armor group speaking Esperanto. They can't even speak English properly. They can't even fucking shoot at targets right. Oh my god, this morning was a clusterfuck. Trust me, don't add layers to complexity to a 345th op that don't need to be added. It will end in just tears. Tears and disaster. I love them dearly, but oh my lord. Now where'd I spawn on the airfield? That would be a good piece of information to actually know, wouldn't it? Ah! Oh, I see, we're doing this, are we? We don't have labels now, apparently, even though we had them before. That is good to know. Well, whatever. I'll just swing it. Oh, I know where I am. I'm up the other end of the main runway.
1-2-0. Латиния. Разрешаю руление на полосу 3-1.
This is the old runway here. I might just take off down this. Hopefully no one else is coming the other way. Looks okay. I don't think anyone gives a shit about taxiway takeoffs on this server, so we should be alright. Why do I hear MI8 theme music? So I put it on this playlist. Also, it's Sleepy Saturday because I've had barely any sleep and I am indeed very tired. Not tired enough to actually sleep though, go figure. Okay, 275 for 160. Might have a bit of a flight on our hands here. I still feel like my rudder's out. I wish I hadn't messed with it now. God damn it. Well, we got some opposition at least. Oh, thanks, AWACS. Might be useful. It's probably bugged, to be honest. I don't really check the logbook stuff. All I know is I put a hell of a lot of hours into the MiG-21 and a fair few into the MiG-29.
300-й, 120-й, дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
120-й, 300-й.
There we go, 278 for 280. Man, he's a long way out.
Удаление 280.
Wonder if that's their AWACS, or if they're all just taking off from the furthest airbase possible. See, this is a problem. Before the restart, they were right next to our base, so the MiG-29 worked really well there. But here, where they're further out, I really don't have the range that I would like.
Трехсотый, 120-й, дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
120-й, 300-й. Цели не обнаружено.
Hello. Airborne radar, off the nose. This is where data link would be really handy. Friendly. Is that what was locking me? Dunno. Got a sand side off my left. Should probably watch I don't fly over that again, that would be bad.
300-й, 120-й, дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
120-й, 300-й. Цели не обнаружено.
Friendly behind me. Fuck off, Pom. Stop making fun of me, alright? I can't help the way my brain is wired, dude. It's not my fault that everyone else is mentally ill. Oh, hello. Let's divert around that. I so miss having the moving heading indicator on the HUD, the fucking witch's hat. The witch's hat and the total velocity vector. God damn it. Ah! I'd better not overfly that, he says, as he overflies it. Oh, I don't even know where I am. Other than it's up around here somewhere. Where was I? Oh, it's probably that. It's probably over Agara. IR Sams, dude. Fucking IR Sams. Or Tunguskas, I'm not sure which that was. But whatever it was, it didn't give me any warning. Fuck you, Pom. Leave me alone. Alright. At least I know what skin I'm going with. Where are we? Dam Garden. Wait, no. I want fuel as well.
Перезарядка по плану. Принял.
Yeah, I like that song. It's good. Good flying music. This is good flying music too. This is this is one of my driving songs. One of my favorite driving songs. Oh, dude. Oh my god. Why have I never flown from this airport before? Alright, so just ignore that fucking thing. Oh, look at that. Yeah, boy. Hit me with that brutalism. Oh my god, it's beautiful. I need to find photos of that building in real life. I need it. I need it in my life. Ooh, that one looks interesting too. Hello. I love brutalist architecture. I absolutely fucking adore it. And yet everyone else seems to hate it, so they're bulldozing all these lovely old buildings to replace them with shitty ass fucking white siding and white interiors with open planned offices. Fuck that. How many hours are you going to be on for? I don't know. I'm probably going to try and stay up and at least another 5 or 6, but I don't know if I'm going to be streaming that whole time.
Обнаружена новая цель. 266. Удаление. 230. На 2000. Сближайтесь.
I might box around to the south, maybe. Oh, actually no, because then I'll overfly Hashuru as well. So I could box around to the north, but that's going to take me into the mountains, which is not a good idea in the MiG-29 because of its fuel.
Обнаружена новая цель. 279. Удаление. 210. На 1000. Сближайтесь. 120. 300. Обнаружена новая цель. 280. Удаление. 200. На 500. Дистанция не меняется.
Might try to dogfight in F5 versus you in 21. Oh, that should be interesting. You'll beat me, I can tell you that already. So, the thing is, the F5 and the MiG-21 are probably two of the most evenly matched aircraft in the game, because each one's strength makes up for or is made up by we'll start that again. Each one has a different strength, but it's made up for by a different weakness, so they kind of balance each other out. The F5 has much better visibility and radar, and it's a bit better in the horizontal, but the MiG-21 can just pull stupid angles that the F5 can't follow. The MiG-21 has the better missiles, in the form of the R-60. And I believe the MiG-21 is faster as well. So, it's a good matchup. The MiG-21, though, really to win against an F5 wants either a wingman or a GCI, because once he gets behind you, you can't see him. It's basically over. If you can keep eyes on the F5, you've got a decent chance, though. Alright, I'm going to stop nattering and get moving.
Один, два, ноль. Остановитесь.
Oh, don't you start.
Один, два, ноль.
There we go. There's the fucking ATC spam, which you cannot shut up.
Ноль. Остановитесь. Один, два, ноль. Остановитесь. Один, два, ноль. Остановитесь. Один, два, ноль. Остановитесь. Один, два, ноль. Остановитесь.
Which is more maneuverable out of the 9P5 and the 60M?
Один, два, ноль.
What the
Остановитесь.
What is going on?
Один, два, ноль. Продолжайте руление.
Why is my aircraft turning right? Oh! Because the right engine didn't start, maybe. Or the left engine, sorry. No, it was right. I did hit the ignition on it, it just didn't start, and I wasn't paying attention. I can kind of see how G-Man took off with one engine now, because that's weird. It's spooling up now. R13 turns better than the R6. Really? You what? Really? I would have thought the 60 would turn better than the R13. I mean, it might just be because the R13's weak. Well, no, because the R13's seeker head's kind of crap, isn't it? I don't know. I've never really had much success with the R13 or the R13M1. I've had lots of success with the R60 though. Okay. Because the MiG-29 is so powerful and so light, I should be able to get off the snow here. Should, hopefully. Come on. Come on. Okay, maybe not. Oh no, we're rolling now. Just had to come off the power for a minute. That was embarrassing. Do I have enough runway? Let's find out together. Ooh, I might just barely. Yeah, there we go. My flying tonight is so sloppy, guys. So sloppy. If you want to see good flying, watch any of my previous streams. Don't watch this one.
Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
120-й, 300-й. Обнаружена цель.
I just had strike west.
7-0. Удаление 120 на 500. Дистанция не меняется.
So what you're saying is, if you took the seeker head off of an R60M and you taught it to like, or you made it compatible with the R13M, it would be like disgustingly good. Because, I mean, aerodynamically speaking, basically the R60M's a baby R73. It's a bit shorter, but it's the same shape, same fin layout. And the R73 can pull stupid turns. Oh, hello, he's right off the nose. I would do such dirty things for a data link right now, though. Let's play my favorite game, try and trim the MiG-29. Nah, that's close enough.
Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
120-й, 300-й. Обнаружена цель. 219. Удаление. 110. А 8000. Дистанция не меняется.
Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
120-й, 300-й. Обнаружена цель. 3, 4, 9. Удаление.
After I turn south, somebody appears north. Magic.
Дистанция не меняется.
This thing retains its speed so well. I mean, that can be an issue when you're trying to land it, but the MiG-29 is so aerodynamically clean. I'm flying, I mean, my throttle's pretty far back right now. Probably pull it back even further, and it doesn't lose the airspeed even in a turn. Fly about 90% throttle, get some good range out of that. Work on your ground attack flying so you have an excuse to overfly SAM sites. Yeah, Zabby wants to do some groundwork in the F-14 whenever we're both on at the same time next, so I'll have to get into that, I think. The only ground attack stuff I've done is with the MiG-21, 2 missions with G-Man, so it'll be a new experience for me. Playlist? I don't have the playlist set up, like, to show in chat yet. I'll have to do that later.
Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
120-й, 300-й.
Hello! I'm pretty sure you're enemy.
25 на 500. Сближайтесь.
Переведи в Доплер. Переведи в Доплер. Переведи в
Ah!
Доплер.
We killed each other. We killed each other. I didn't turn away enough. I probably should have just fired and fucking ran. Can the F-14 take seed missiles? No, it can't do seed. Well, it can do seed if you've got, like, enormous balls and are really good at bomb tossing, but no, it can't take the, harm. The Hornet, I think, is the only... Or, sorry, the Hornet and the Harrier are the only proper Blue 4 seed aircraft at the moment. The Harrier with the sidearm and the Hornet with the harm. When Ross does an F-pole. I've heard of an F-pole, and I did read what it was at some point, but I've forgotten what. Like, I am... Seriously, dude, I have no idea what I'm doing. Everything in my brain that relates to air combat is all World War II shit. It doesn't work in jets. Bomb tossing isn't seed. Yeah, no, I know. It carries TALDs, which are useful. So, basically, you get the F-14 to distract the site, and you get something else to go kill it. The F-4... if/when we get it, will be really nice for that. Just some wild weasel shit. And then the Thud as well. F4s and Thuds. I can hardly wait.
Перезарядка по плану. Принял. Командир, оружие подвижно.
可以进跑道321。
Half the problem with my engines is I can't actually hear them over the music now. I'm so used to hearing the engines, I would be able to tell that the second one hadn't started there. So many. Well, you see, Pom, what you do is you get me to fly as your wingman when you're doing seed missions, because you can guarantee every SAM within a 50-mile radius is going to shoot at me. Because I give them a target they can't refuse. Hey, Axel. And yeah, I'm gonna have to clean install Windows. Like, that's the whole point, is get a new SSD, clean install Windows 10, and then take my settings and my documents over. Oh, if only I could start both my engines at the same time, like the SU-27. Don't let us down. Don't let you down, jeez. Be realistic with those goals, please. You know, set me ones I can achieve.
Значение. Разрешаю руление на полосу 3-1.
Probably should go down the other end with the rate of aircraft taking off, but we'll see. I might get away with it. Actually, I do have enough runway to take off at the 29 this way, so I might just do that. Is there anyone down there? No, I'll just take off this way. Oh! God damn it. Burst a tyre, not enough back trim. The MiG-29 requires a lot less a lot more back trim to get off the ground than the 27, I keep forgetting. That'll be friendly. I gotta reset my radar controls on this, I fucked them up. Okay, well we're gonna turn that back off before it gets me spotted. See, I don't fly the MiG-29S very often because most of the servers I fly on don't have it. So I don't have it set up very well. Where am I? Scan zone down. Okay, scan zone up. Kneeboard, there we go. Okay. Airborne off the nose.
300-й, 120-й, дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
120-й, 300-й.
277 to 70.
277. Удаление 70. На 2000. Сближайтесь.
I haven't set up very many commands. I need to do it. I kind of keep forgetting, to be honest. What's this? Oh, lost it. I think that might be enemy. I don't know if this server relies on Discord for comms or what. They do supposedly have an SRS, but it's never up. So I think they're probably all just on Discord, and I can't really be bothered joining another Discord server.
300-й, 120-й, дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
120-й, 300-й. Обнаружена цель. 271. Удаление 35.
271 for 35. That's friendly off the left. Where did he say he was? What altitude?
300-й, 120-й, дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
120-й, 300-й. Обнаружена цель.
282 for 35. And he's on the deck. Well and truly on the deck.
Sound formed in a vacuum may seem a waste of time. It's always been just the same. No hearing or breathing, no movement, no
Oh, hello, what are you? I think that's him.
sign that leads to
300-й, 120-й, дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
120-й,
313. Oh, yep, that is him.
313. Удаление 25. На 1000. Дистанция не меняется.
F-15. I'm out of here. I need to rearm.
Вращение 120. Прибой.
1, 2, 0. Лачинье, пеленг. Ваш прибой 9, 9.
I love that song. The synth is fucking amazing. Great flowing music. Or driving music.
Переведи в набор. 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 Переведи в набор.
Don't forget about your burst tire, yeah. No, I know. Gotta get used to trimming this thing out. The 29S handles very slightly differently to the A and the G, I think. So it just feels slightly different. It's probably heavier, that's why. I've still got the two R77, so technically I could engage someone, and I am kind of tempted to just turn around and yeet them at somebody.
120. Дайте курс на ближайшую
But
цель.
I know what happens when I get greedy, so
120. 300. Обнаружено
probably too far to engage anybody anyway.
8. Удаление 160. На 12 тысяч. Дистанция не
Вращение
меняется.
120. Прибой.
1, 2, 0. Лачинье, пеленг. Ваш прибой 9, 8.
Mig hasn't made anything of value since Mikoyan died. Remind me when Mikoyan did die. It was, wasn't it during the 29's development, or just after it? Because, yeah, they really haven't done anything since then. There was the 144, which never went anywhere. And everything else has just been upgrades to the 29. It was a nice kill. I'm glad it was on an enemy. I wasn't entirely sure what I had locked, but thankfully it was the F-15 that shot me down before the server restart before. Yeah, will do, Gun. I'll probably survive it. Like, I'm not that bad at landings, and it is a MiG-29, so it's not going to just spear off the side into the dirt like a MiG-21 does with a burst tire. It should be okay. It was legit after he drafted the design sheet for the 29. Oof. Yeah, because I knew it was sometime around there. But yeah, I mean, there might have been some developmental weird shit that I haven't heard about, but all I can think of is 29 variants, the MiG-35, which is essentially just a heavy modernization of the 29, and the 144, which, again, never got off the ground, never went anywhere. Turn on your radar just before launching to confirm IFF. Yeah, I was trying to do that, but as far as I'm aware, the way that works, it won't, let me think about words for a minute. I haven't had much sleep. The way that works, I think it only really gives you a clear indication if you've actually got a launch auth, and then you flick it on, and if it's a friendly aircraft, the launch auth will disappear. But I didn't have one on him when I wanted to IFF him, so... I'll catch up on chat a bit once I land as well. Sorry guys, I know I'm not keeping up. I'm not used to having this many people in chat at once. Typical, the day I get everyone in here in chat watching the stream is the day I'm flying like an absolute idiot. But I am killing people, so I guess that means there's bigger idiots in this server than me. No dots behind me. Good. Or smoky white trails. Not using EO to close, get within pitbull range, flip radar to IFF and fire. That was what I was attempting to do there, just I fucked it up really badly. It would help if I had comms, or if the F10 actually at least had icons on it. Like, if the F10 map had... Oh, it does have icons, what the fuck? Does it just not have my icon? Alright, I'll work that out when I'm on the ground. Or does it not track my aircraft? No, it doesn't track my aircraft. There we go, there's label. Oh, there we go. Okay. Right, I'm a genius. Great to see some MiG-29 stream. Everyone's streaming F-14, F-18, A-10. Yeah, I try and mix it up a bit. I do like flying the F-14 a hell of a lot, but the F-14's a totally different kind of thing to the aircraft I usually fly. Like, the F-14, especially the way I fly it, is a missile carrier, basically. I don't get a lot of action, it's just me firing at stuff and then turning away. Whereas the MiG-29, the MiG-21, that's my speed. That's get in aggressive and just blast someone and run away. Where were you when I was in the Harrier? More like, where were you when a certain Harrier was playing Navi? I clipped most of that, by the way, I'm not sure if you saw. That was fucking awesome. Like the Hornet, but damn, often always... Yeah, exactly, that's the thing. Like, it's nice to see the Hornet, but it's all people stream. That's why I get so excited when I see POM on Just Dogfight in the Mirage, because it's like, almost nobody streams the Mirage. At least nobody that I get a chance to watch. I think Yenzi does, but Yenzi's like complete opposite time zone to me. And so it's great to see someone not only who's in the Mirage, but who's really good with it. All people stream is the F-14. It's not as, like, yeah, there's a lot of F-14 streams, but the Hornet's starting to creep back in, honestly. Okay, that should be Tbilisi off the nose. Oh, there's a friend. Man, he's hard to see against that sun. I hope that's a friend, because he's slipping in on my tail. I really hope that's a friend. Oh god. $1,500 remaining, that's plenty. Oh no. Come on, dude. Don't be doing this to- oh, for fuck's sake. Can't even type today. Jesus. You guys probably can't see, but I'm trying to type around my throat, which is why I'm typing like an idiot. Well, there we go. Don't need to see how I could land with a burst tire, because a teammate solved that problem for me. Fuck me. Like, I suspected that was going to happen, which is why I popped the flares, because I thought surely everyone in this game knows that upwards flares is a MiG-29 or an Su-27. No, apparently not. Apparently not. Right. Wow, he killed me so hard, even my music stopped. God damn.
Перезарядка по плану. Принял.
Well, now you know, Chris, and knowing is half the battle. So, how to IFF in a Soviet aircraft. On the radar, a friendly will appear as a equal sign, or in the case of the MiG-29 Su-27, a series of equal signs, because the horizontal size is the size of the return, and the vertical is if there's two, it's friendly, if there's one, it's enemy. It can get a bit ropey if they're jamming you, because obviously it just spans signs up and down the radar scope. But yeah, double, like equal sign, double dash is friendly, and single dash minus sign is enemy. If the flares eject upwards from the tail, it's either a MiG-29, Su-27, or Su-33. I think the 25 ejects upwards as well. The 21 doesn't. The 21 ejects downwards, but out to the sides. I'm pretty sure all American aircraft just eject straight downwards. Okay, we should be rearmed. Yes, we are. Then go ahead and start up and catch up on chat. Yes, that is Kino. Some US planes eject from the sides. The Harrier, I think, is down into the sides like the MiG-21. But most of them are downwards, aren't they? Like, all the popular ones are downwards, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Jeez, you guys have been talking a lot. Dumbass, read the briefing, this ain't blue flag. Who reads briefings? I bet you read the instructions when you buy furniture from IKEA, don't you, Pom? Never got to see the 29 fly. I hate that, man. I hate when that happens. Like, RJ Mitchell got to see the Spitfire fly, but he saw the order for 300. He never saw what it became. That shit's so sad. Like, if he could see what he did, what he created, that would have been, like, he would have been so proud. Says the man who makes a living belly sliding things along the runway. Hey, not many people can even land the thing properly, let alone belly land it, alright? That is a point of pride for me. Ross, after this issue of Mirage. I should, but I don't even know how to turn the thing on. Like, legit, if I'm air started hot, all I have to do is flip the gun switch, I'm good. Otherwise, I don't know how to start it. Like, it's French. Everything is French. I can read a bit of French, but not as much as I can Russian. And it's laid out French. Like, there's a normal human being cockpit layout, and then there's French. And I don't do French. Even though I had a French car and worked on that French car like every weekend for a year, I still don't do French. Yeah, teammate shot me down with a Sukhoi. Right on my like, that guy I was watching cross the sun and loop back around, when I saw him turning onto my tail, I thought, oh fuck, here it comes. And that was exactly what happened. He turned onto my tail, got within like 5 kilometers for an R-73 shot, and then killed me. And at that range, I just couldn't get it. In fact, I'm pretty sure he fired 2, and I just couldn't get away from him. But, you know, shit happens. I've had even dumber IFF, like, fuck-ups by friendlies before. So, some of you guys might have heard this before, if you've been watching my stream for a while. But I was flying the MiG-21 one time on OCG through the Inferno. There was a Hornet following me, buddy spiking me for 2 minutes solid. I told him that many times, buddy spike, MiG-21, buddy spike, MiG-21, buddy spike, MiG-21. He just kept doing it. And I could see him closing on me. I thought, fuck, he's gonna pull up right behind me. So I slowed right down. I started popping out flares, like fucking Morse coding flares at this guy. I shit you not, this Hornet pulls in behind me in about my 8 o'clock. He's in my 8 o'clock within, like, not even half a mile, and is looking at me. I'm straight and level looking at him, popping flares. The F10 map shows player labels on this server, like, how do you fuck this up? He gets his fucking Jehemix, locks me up, aim 9x, straight to the tailpipe. Now, the funny part is, it was a MiG-21 that I was in, so he got kicked out of the server because I decided there was no chance I was going to give him leeway on that. I kicked him from the server for team killing, but it was a MiG-21. I still had my engine, somehow. I didn't have electrics, but I still had all my vacuum instruments. If you have an engine, your fuel isn't leaking too badly, and you've got your vacuum instruments in the MiG-21, that's all you need. So I flew back to base, and I landed as if there was nothing wrong with me. And he got kicked. So, yeah, that wasn't the worst team kill I've had someone do on me just there. The worst one was that F-18, and that was, I think, like 2-3 months ago. It was before my stream got big. Big, in inverted commas, and underlined several times. And my music stopped again. I don't know what it is with the song list. It hits a certain song and it stops. But whatever, we'll get it going again. Okay. Let's see. Harrier's sides and upward. I knew it was sides and something. Mirage's downward and sides as well. Channel's popular because I read so you don't have to. Yeah, pretty much. That's a good description. I don't know how to start it. You've only seen me start it many times. Yeah, no, I know, but it goes like not in one ear, in one eye and out the other, or something. I can't retain it. I don't know what it is. I can't retain the startup procedure for the Mirage, but I can retain it for the F-14. Like, I learned to start the F-14 like that. Normal human being cockpit in Russian plane. No, fuck you, alright? We're not even gonna fucking take off yet. I'm gonna have a lecture here, and hopefully my mouse isn't misaligned like yours is. Look at this shit. Here you go. Slightly left of the stick. Okay, so you got your white stripe for if you fuck up really badly and you need to send to the stick to recover. Left of the white line, clearly highlighted with a white outline, are your blind flying instruments. These are the 6, well, actually, these are the 5 most important instruments in the aircraft. Highlighted. Mark indicator, in that same block. Gear, on the left, by the gear handle, right? Parachute, by the gear handle. Autopilot controls, clustered up in a group. Fucking flaps, over here by the throttle. Same control panel since the MiG-15, so there's no way you can fuck this up. Radio, left hand, 1 panel. This is all radar and weapons shit, I think. I don't know, I haven't gone through and read it all yet, and there's words in there I don't know how to read. This is radio navigation. Warning lights all in a nice panel here, and you've got relevant ones grouped together. You've got all your weapons controls for pylons and so on over here. You've got your fucking Alpha/G indicator next to the HUD, not in the fucking knee well like the Tomcat. The only bad thing about this cockpit layout is the fact that the SPO is down there and not somewhere else. Like, I don't know where, actually, because the SPO-15 is kind of a chunky boy. I would maybe move the HUD repeater to where that is, and then move that up here, because, I mean, this is literally just a HUD repeater. It's not that important. You can have it down there in the knee well. This makes sense to me. This makes perfect sense. And this is like a 2-year conscript kind of plane, and I'm an idiot, so it works well. This button here on the stick, this boy, you can do anything to this plane. If you press this button, it will right itself and it will level off. By itself. You don't need to touch anything else, just push the panic button. This button cancels that, as well as every other autopilot mode. This is your lock button. I don't know what that is, actually, because it's not on the MiG-21. This is your trim hat. Like, it's simple. It's fucking simple. Nice big, lever for the brake. None of this toe braking shit. You've got a nice big, old-fashioned lever. This is a good layout. It makes sense. Fuck you. This is a better cockpit than, like, any American aircraft until they went to glass. Like, American glass cockpits are pretty well laid out, but the old steam gauge cockpits are fucked, because no two American aircraft have the same cockpit layout. Whereas every Soviet aircraft built from, like, the fucking MiG-15 through to the Su-27 has this layout, and it's so easy to remember. That is why this is a better layout. It doesn't take like a year to retrain someone for a new aircraft, it takes 10 minutes. Okay, now I've got to catch up on everything else you guys have said. I'm going to burn my fuel out before I even get off the runway. Just figured out why a little logbook says what it says. It's only logging for single player. Ah, yeah. Don't see the real problem with the Mirage. Russian planes can't even read anything because of the alphabet. Yeah, well, you have the advantage of being able to read French better than me. I did learn French in high school, but being in Australia, I have no opportunity to actually practice it, so it's kind of just left my brain. My Russian is better than my French at this point. I can read most of what I need to read in here. I know the layout just because I've been flying Soviet aircraft so long. Like I said, they all have the same layout. That's really important. Like, that's why I can generalize between the MiG-21, the MiG-29, the Su-27. It's because the cockpit's the same. I know where everything is. The MiG-23, for instance, if you look at the MiG-21's cockpit next time you see me flying it, and then look up a panorama of the MiG-23's cockpit, they're nearly identical. Like, when the MiG-23 comes out, day one, I'll be taking that into fights, because I already know where everything is. It must be new, who thinks that all Russian jets are enemies. Yeah. Yeah, Mirage is 100% French. It is. The English part's just because the words are the same. Fun fact, there is a hell of a lot of French loan wording in Russian. Like, a lot of Russian words are loaned from French. There's a few from English, but most of them are from French. There's quite a few from German as well. So when you hear my Twitch alert, which is Отказ систем смотри экран, systems failure, check screen. Écran is from the French, the screen. There's a lot of stuff like that. Lecture hit. Yeah, CPOM, you have like the technical details, I have like the random knowledge nobody wants or needs to know. That's my gimmick. As well as the scuffed stream. All the autopilot buttons are mysterious to me, can't even read a letter. Okay. This is your damper. This, I can't remember. That is, I also can't remember. AP is autopilot. This, I'm not entirely sure. It's some kind of TRDEK guidance. That might be like automatic landing. Povtsachod. I can't remember that either. Look, really the only important one is damper, autopilot. And then, the panic button and the dump button. You can't see the cursor? Oh. Okay. Well, that sucks. Okay, so then the top left one with the little white light, that's the damper. The one below that's the autopilot switch. And the green button on the stick on the right side is your panic button. The red is the autopilot dump. Radar and HUD is terrible for me, too much clutter. Bro, you fly the fucking F-18! The F-18's HUD looks like it was designed by somebody with ADHD. ADHD, we'll try that again. And a serious fucking problem with Adderall usage. Or, you know, like, it's like, you need the attention span of a gnat on crack to be able to read that HUD. pretty clean. No, it's not. The fucking 18 HUD. Okay, I'm finally gonna take off now before I like seriously idle my way out of my fuel. The fucking 18 HUD is cluttered with all manners of shit, and all the little like jumpy icons, especially when you've got the gun reticle up. It's a nightmare. I like watching you fly the 18, looking at the HUD gives me a headache. The only like missing things from this HUD, the only things I don't like about this HUD are that the bird doesn't move. You've got no reference for where the nose is pointing other than the center of the HUD. If that makes... Well, okay, no, correction, you don't have a proper pitch ladder, I guess I should say. And you don't have a total velocity vector. That's it. Give me either of those things and I'd be happy. Man, I really need to trim this thing for takeoff. Holy shit.
Трехсотый, 120-й. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
120.
Encage the HUD in nav mode. Turns the VV into an absolute reference, non-wind compensated.
100 на 500. Сближайтесь.
Yeah, see, I have a really easy time landing the Tomcat no matter what the weather is because I just land off the velocity vector. In this, can't do it. And this thing is really affected by wind. And I wasn't listening to AWACS, so let's call that again.
120-й. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
120.
264 for 100.
264. Удаление 100 на 500. Дистанция не меняется.
Трехсотый, 120-й. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
120. 300. Обнаружена цель. 2, 5, 6. Удаление 110 на 2000. Дистанция не меняется.
Трехсотый, 120-й. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
120. 300. Обнаружена цель. 2, 4, 4. Удаление 100 на 2000. Сближайтесь.
very simple. No, but it's got shit everywhere. It's really cluttered. Like, it feels really cluttered to me. This doesn't. This doesn't feel cluttered at all. Oh, there goes another team kill. It's a spam ram team kill. Good shit. Pretty sure that's the guy AWACS is talking me onto.
300-й, 120-й. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
300-й.
How? I don't know. It's just... It feels that way to me, dude. I don't know. I haven't got a scientific method for what makes a cluttered HUD. It's just how it feels to me. Like, the way this is laid out works better with my brain. It's hiding behind that ridge line. That or someone else killed him.
Сейчас они в моде, только разве подвластен? 300-й, 120-й. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
See, that's interesting because the radar on HUD thing is kind of divisive. Apparently the Israelis loved it when they got their hands on a MiG-23 and the Americans thought it was garbage. So I guess it's just a cultural thing, almost? I don't know. Not enough info being... Yeah, see, I wouldn't mind a little bit more information, but just the way it's laid out around the edges like that, with nothing in the middle is really moving or... Ooh, hello, what are your flares? There's not jiggly jumping things in the middle of it like there is with the Hornet, and it doesn't have call-outs flying out in every direction. Which, to be fair, I think the Hornet mostly does in when you're trying to do seed with it, and you've got the RWR sector sharp on the HUD as well, but it makes it hard to read. Are you serious? Did it just play one song and stop? Come on, man.
120-й, 300-й. Обнаружена цель. 270. Удаление 60.
What the fuck?
11 тысяч. Сближайтесь.
There we go. God, that thing's janky. I see a con. Lost him. Yep, that's enemy.
Осталось
I just lost sight on him. Did someone kill him? Oh, hello. Hello. Saw a signature there for a second. Oh, I did kill him! Hornet! Nice! And that's why you don't fly at con height in a PvP server against a fucking MiG-29. Good shit.
300-й, 120-й, дайте курс на ближайшую цель. 120-й.
176 for 8, oh shit.
176. Удаление 8 на 500. Дистанция не меняется.
Oh shit, yep, there we go. It's right behind me. Fuck, he was low. Let's try again.
Удаление сближайтесь на 500. Дистанция не меняется. Перезарядка по плану. Прием.
И снится нам не рокот космодрома, не эта ледяная синева, а снится нам трава у дома, зеленая трава.
So we are 3 and 4 at the moment, and one of those losses was to a team kill, so I'm actually going, like, surprisingly well compared to usual. People are on red at the moment. We are... oh, whoops. I hate when that happens. I need to unbind the scroll wheel. We are kind of severely outnumbered, it would seem. A lot of Hornets. Not a lot of F-14s, interestingly. I guess the people on here at the moment are the ones that struggle to take it into a fight. Oh, but I watched Top Gun. The Tomcat was the best fighter ever. Why can I not kill everything in the sky with it? What do you mean, no fly-by-wire? Okay, should be good to go. Oh, I can't get over that building. That's awesome. I love the weird architecture you find around the Soviet Union. Like, the smallest shit to bus stops. Soviet bus stops are really something, because most of them are one-off designs. So you get these really weird and wonderful pieces of architecture. I mean, most people would call them ugly. I just like weird things. What plane is this? This is the MiG-29S. So the most modern version of the MiG-29 that we have in DCS. If we had a really, really modern MiG-29, we might have an SMT, but unfortunately no. The SMT is very similar to this. Basically, all it is slightly more modernized and with more fuel. So the fun thing about Russian aircraft designations is the trailing letters. You can usually tell what the upgrade is. M is usually modernized. It sometimes means a more powerful engine, but usually just modernized. T means extended range for topливо, which is fuel. And U is usually improved or trainer, depending on what context it's used in. See the tail view for a second? Yeah, wait one. I forget which is the actual, like, tail view, if that makes sense. Oh, that's in there. Hang on. I'll just do a normal external view. I can't remember what all the view keys are in DCS. Oh, and I've got the water bug. Hang on. We'll wait for the ground to render back in. Welcome to DCS. There we go. Hey Cutboxy, thanks for the follow. Yeah, so the way you can visually distinguish a MiG-29A or G from a MiG-29S is the hump in the back is a bit longer. So you can see the fuselage extends more towards the tail. A MiG-29 SMT has an even more pronounced hump than this.
Дайте курс на ближайшую цель. 120-й, 300-й. Обнаружена цель. 288. Удаление 110 на 3000. Сближайтесь.
Tawny seems too surprised how I danced around him while he's in the Tomcat. Yeah. I think he kind of went in expecting it to be a little easier to handle in a dogfight than it is. Both him and Nuts. Nuts could stay on my tail much better, but the other thing is Tawny loses sight really easily, especially if something's small like a MiG-21. Like, he has a lot of trouble seeing smaller aircraft. So do I, but he was constantly losing sight on me in both the MiG-21 and the Mirage, so I was using that to my advantage. MiG-29 OVT was meant to compete with the 35 for contract. The Russian government force merged Sukhoi and Mikoyan because both were about to go bankrupt. So OVT was cancelled. OVT was thrust vectoring, yeah? What's your favourite plane out of all military ones? Oh, I'm really bad at picking favourites. If you ask me a favourite of anything, I'll give you a list of at least 5 things on it. I'm gonna give the meme answer, the Spitfire, just because it's so beautiful. Like, it's kind of the, as far as I'm concerned, it's kind of the peak of engineering, where form and function contribute to each other in equal amounts. My favourite World War I plane, well, my favourite pre-World War II plane is the Albatros B3. My favourite World War II plane would be, I guess, the Spitfire. The Mosquito is right up there. Favourite Cold War jet? MiG-23. And I was not paying any attention to the AWACS again. I keep doing this. Everyone else is gonna wonder why I keep spamming up the fucking radio. And why my rudder keeps going weird like that. It might be because of the dead zone. I might have... Yeah, I might need to adjust my rudder curves more later on. They're not quite right. Can I see myself on F10? Nope, I can see everyone else on F10, but not myself. Good to know.
Трехсотый, 120. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель. 120. 300.
300 for 140.
300. Удаление 140. На 7000.
There's gotta be something closer than that, surely. This will probably be friendly here. Oh, he's way far out. Holy shit. He must be hauling ass for the OLS to pick him up that far away.
Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
Something off the nose.
120. 300.
291 for 90. Yep, that would be him. 7,000.
7000. Сближайтесь.
I wonder what killed me last time. I don't know. I want to scroll up through chat. He was right next to me, that's all I know. So I must have happened into a two-ship by accident without realizing it, and I popped the further guy and the nearer one got me.
Трехсотый, 120. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
Lost him behind the mountain. I think that's the guy that I'm tracking. Oh, maybe not. Well, there's two of them. Still getting nails off the nose. Oh, that's a Sam. That's fucking dirt. That's what that is. Okay, 326 I think that guy was.
Трехсотый, 120. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель. 120. 300.
343 for 40. Oh, hello. Hello.
Дистанция не меняется.
On the deck, flanking. By the way, Pom, I'm sure I've asked you this like 100 times, but did I ever end up linking you the video that the 104th guy did where he ambushed a 4-ship in a 29? Because that was back when it did have data link, and that was fucking filthy. They didn't even know he was there. If it still had data link, I'd be trying to do that right now. But I'm kind of blind at the moment because I have no comms with my team.
Обнаружена цель. 290. Удаление.
What are you?
На 1000. Сближайтесь.
Friendly, I think. Yeah, I'm not getting a launch prompt, it's friendly. Where's that other guy? Like, 2 something?
120. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель. 120.
315. 60 on the deck.
315. Удаление. 60. На 500. Сближайтесь.
Get rid of the tank. Not like it's something you'd watch. Shameful. Hello. I think this is my target here. He sees me. Well, he's irradiating me. I don't know if he does actually see me. I would assume he does. MiG-29's not exactly stealthy nose on. Okay, he's behind the ridge.
Переведи в Даблер. Переведи в Даблер.
300.
Переведи в Даблер.
120. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель. 120. 300. Обнаружена цель. 329. Удаление. 16. На 1000.
Ooh,
Сближайтесь.
this could be interesting.
Трехсотый. 120. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель. 120. 300. Обнаружена
5,
цель.
6.
105. Удаление. 6. На 500. Расходитесь. Трехсотый. 120. Дайте курс на ближайшую
Something
цель.
behind me. Might be him, might be another guy.
120.
Nope, this is enemy.
Up
Up my nose.
Удаление 11. На 500. Расходитесь.
Can't get him in range, and this guy behind me is starting to worry me. See this guy. There's a phone over there as well.
Переведи в Даблер. Переведи в Даблер.
300.
Переведи в Даблер.
120.
Переведи в
Дайте курс на
Даблер.
ближайшую цель.
Переведи в Даблер.
That's the way AWACS, just don't talk to me, it's fine. What's this?
Переведи в
Can't tell.
Даблер. Переведи в Даблер. Переведи в Даблер. Переведи в Даблер.
couple right off my nose.
Переведи в Доплер. Переведи в Доплер. Переведи в Доплер. Переведи в Доплер.
Shit, lost him. Behind me. Oh, hello. What are you?
Осталось 1500 килограмм.
1500 remaining.
Hey, what are you doing?
Килограмм.
I don't know. I don't know. Probably something I shouldn't be doing. I have no idea if this is friendly or enemy, but it's been shadowing me for a couple minutes now. If I could just get in missile range so I can confirm what it is. Looks like he's trying to run. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's behind the mountain. I'm probably just gonna get baited by like two dudes on different sides of this mountain range here. Oh, there he is. He's gonna go behind the mountain again. I'll lose him in a second. Ah, fuck. I think he's friendly. I think. I didn't really have time to IFF him there, but I'm reasonably sure he's friendly. And he's just been body spiking me.
300-й, 120-й. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
Yep, he's friendly.
300-й. Обнаружена цель. 3-1-1. Удаление 13. На 3000. Сближайтесь.
That is apparently also friendly. Yep, sure is. That's a J11. So I found a bunch of friendlies over here and not much else. I'm also gonna need to turn for home because I'm getting very low on fuel. Where am I? If I'm hanging around these guys... Where's our nearest friendly base? Do we have a friendly air base over here somewhere? I don't know. I have no idea if I have to go all the way back to Tbilisi or if I can land at one of these. I think Taisi is enemy, I'm not sure.
300-й, 120-й. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель. 120-й.
240
Обнаружена цель.
for 15.
4-0. Удаление 15. На 2000. Дистанция не меняется. Трехсотый, 120-й. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель. 120-й. 300-й.
16.
Обнаружена цель. 198. Удаление 16.
2,000 is down in this valley.
Расходитесь.
Hoping that thing behind me is friendly. I think that's friendly. Can't idea from here, but I think it's friendly.
300-й, 120-й. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
Переведи в Доплер.
120-й, 300-й. Обнаружена
189 for 12.
189. Удаление 13.
800 fuel. Return to base.
Осталось 800 килограмм.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I lost him. Oh, he's right off my nose.
300-й, 120-й.
He's right off my nose somewhere.
120-й, 300-й. Обнаружена цель. 3-3-3. Удаление.
Also friendly.
На 1000. Сближайтесь.
333 for 21. God, I wish I had a human controller.
Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
I really do. It would make all the difference in the world. 354 for 13. Fuck, he's close.
Удаление 13. На 1000. Дистанция не меняется.
I think that's him. Get the range gate. Come on. That's enemy.
Переведи в напор. 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 Переведи в напор.
Got me.
Пожар левого.
F-15. Three for 5. Might do one more, I think. Just one more. Then I need a break because I'm hungry.
Перезарядка по плану.
Прием! 178. Удаление 200. Дистанция не меняется. Сближайтесь.
Yeah, no, Pom, I think I do suspect I know why you wouldn't watch that. Is it because the people in Blue Flag are easy targets? Because, yeah, they were in a 4-ship, totally oblivious to everything around them, and let a single MiG-29 creep up into their formation. So yeah, like, I get it, they're not smart. They're not difficult opponents. It was so disgusting watching it happen, though. Total PvP Bambi bait, I know, I keep saying. That's why I don't play it very much. Like, I'm not going to learn if I don't play it, but all the same. See, half the problem is without proper comms and without an actual human controller, I wasted so much time and so much fuel and made myself so vulnerable circling around in those mountains trying to figure out who was what. If I had someone to just tell me, hey, he's here and he's tracking this way, oh, he's turning into you or he's turning away from you. Easy. Like, every time I've managed to fly with a human GCI, I've actually been able to kill stuff, especially in the MiG-21 on the Cold War server. Like, having a GCI totally transforms that plane.
120. Значение. Разрешаю руление на полосу 3-1.
Tail scrape? Jesus. I need to get used to flying the MiG-29 again. What the fuck? It's handling, like, it handles weird coming off the runway today. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm trying to pull it off the ground too early or something, I don't know.
Дайте курс на ближайшую цель. 120. 300. Обнаружена цель. 273. Удаление. 170. На 500. Сближайтесь.
It's probably coming into land. It's a con. I'm gonna assume anyone dumb enough to con over our airfield is friendly. Just put the nose on them and check, just in case. I do know that there are some very unique people that play DCS. Oh. Or I could just lose him, I guess. Lose him off the HUD.
Дайте курс на ближайшую цель. 120. 300. Обнаружена цель.
278 for 170. I think that's the guy I just had locked, actually.
На 500. Сближайтесь.
When someone's in Afterburner and they've got their tell to you, the OLS can pick them up from so far out. It's not even funny. And then they turn nose on and vanish. You represent that community? Me too, don't worry. I am a clueless idiot when it comes to PvP. And just in general.
120. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
120. 300. Обнаружена цель. 275. Удаление 130. На 2000. Сближайтесь.
I accidentally fucked up my roll trim. It's so easy to bump the hat the wrong way. I'm not conning, am I? No. Good. How do you like the 29? I love the 29. If only it had the long legs and extra missiles and the data link of the 27, I'd fly it over the 27. I like the way it handles much better. I think the visibility is actually slightly better as well.
Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
120. 300. Обнаружена цель. 276. Удаление 110. На 2000. Дистанция не меняется.
That's something on the nose. Don't know what. Off to the right. Hello, what are you? That's that same contact. I think that might be my guy. I'm assuming the thing that is painting me right now is friendly.
300. 120. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
God, it's hard to read the fucking SPO when the lights on it. 273 for 90. There's something over here as well, probably friendly.
Дистанция не меняется.
No data link. It used to have one, like many versions of DCS ago. It used to have a data link. Now it's just got a hub repeater. I'm hoping this guy behind me is friendly. I guess we'll find out soon enough. He's getting pretty close. Like, really close.
300. 120. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
Still gotta get used to how to read the display for the OLS. I think it might be like a sort of tail chase image, whereas the radar is top down.
Дистанция не меняется.
I think, I'm not sure. Oh, Phoenix team kill! Eat shit. I'm pretty proud of myself. I have not actually team killed anyone tonight.
120.
I'm sure I just jinxed myself, but oh well.
267.
Problem is, this guy's down in the mountains, so it's going to be difficult to pick him up. And even if I can pick him up, it's going to be really hard to hold him. Try and gain a bit of altitude and just see if I can see him from above. Hey Steve, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Every time we help a DCS channel grow, we help DCS grow. Or something to that effect. I do other stuff as well, but DCS is my main game at the moment. What server am I on? I'm on Growling Sidewinder's server at the moment.
120, 300.
Oh, I think this is him!
6, 0.
I think this is him. Oh, there goes the alert. I was wondering when it was going to pop up. Oh, does he know? I don't think he knows. I just lost him though. So, right, anything directly off my nose gets a missile. Well, 2 missiles actually. It's tracking out of that valley. Problem is, I'm smoky as hell right now because I'm not burning, so he will see me coming. 5 for 11. He's behind that ridge line. His nose on though. Oh shit! I had the wrong missile selected. Had the wrong missile selected. It's a Hornet. Fucking point blank aim 120. I did get an R73 off at the last second, but it looks like it missed. Big ouch. I did say that was going to be my last, but you know what? We'll do one more. We'll do one more. See how we go. After this, though, I definitely need a break. I kind of underestimated how close to him I was, and so I really should have switched to the 73 much earlier and just popped him as soon as I saw him. I also thought he was going to be coming over the ridge higher. I didn't realize he was already on my side of it. But you live and you learn, or more accurately, you don't live and you learn. Gotta wait for the missiles before I start the engines, because Flaming Cliffs 3... I don't know why the Flaming Cliffs 3 aircraft required you to be powered down to rearm and refuel. Well, rearm actually, they can refuel you hot. But it's really annoying. Say break? I say collusion time. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Just make sure you got your shit ready this time. Why haven't we started a stream team? I don't know. Why haven't we? We should. We really should. I'm not good at organising things, so I'll leave that down to you. Hello, yes, right engine, can we start please? Come on. Oh, that was the... I'm an idiot, that was the right engine, okay. That explains a few things. That's probably why I only had one engine lit before, is because I accidentally started the right one instead of the left one, and then tried to start the right one when it was already running. There we go. Oh, the guy that shot me down crashed. Good shit. I've been avenged by the ground.
Один, два, ноль. Латиния. Разрешаю руление на полосу 3-1.
I love the wing flex on this thing. It's awesome.
Трехсотый, 120-й. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель. 120-й, 300-й. Обнаружена цель. 276. Удаление 130 на 500. Дистанция не меняется.
As you in Australia say, scuffed organisation. No, that's not Australian slang, that's Twitch slang, my dude. Scuffed is way too soft a term to be an Australianism. Twitch keeps redesigning shit and moving panels. At least they're not as bad as YouTube, man. Every time fucking YouTube updates their layout, oh my god, I want to strangle somebody. And it's never an improvement. Literally nothing YouTube has done in, like, recent history has been an actual improvement. In fact, I'm reasonably sure the only good thing they've done recently was, and this wasn't even recent, this was like 5 years ago, was increasing the size limit of playlists and giving you like 5,000 favorites instead of fucking 200.
Трехсотый, 120-й. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель. 120-й, 300-й. Обнаружена цель.
269 for 80. Well, they're getting a little close. Got a con behind me. Probably friendly. Oh, hello. Hello, what are you? Hard to keep track of, that's what you are. Come back. Oh, he's gone. Oh, there he is. Nope, he's gone again. Where's that coming from? Off my right?
300-й, 120-й. Дайте курс на
Oh,
ближайшую
fuck
цель.
this. I'm not gonna play that game.
120-й,
Переведи
300-й.
267, 50.
2, 6, 7. Удаление 50.
Переведи в Хатлер. 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 Переведи в Хатлер.
300-й, 120-й. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
This is probably him.
120-й, 300-й.
Sure is.
2, 5, 5.
No idea if he just saw me there or not.
Дистанция не меняется.
I'm gonna hook around this side.
Переведи в Хатлер. Переведи в Хатлер. Переведи в Хатлер. Переведи в Хатлер.
300-й, 120-й. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
Hello!
120-й.
Where'd you go? Just wait for 11.
2, 2, 8. Удаление 11. На 500. Сближайтесь.
Ah, didn't turn hard enough. But I got him! We killed each other. Ouch. Okay. I think it's my final score. 4 for 7. It's better than last time I was on this server. So, once DCS stops drowning me out, we'll have some conclusions. There we go. So, things I've learned. First of all, remember to actually drop the tank before I get into a fight, which I did that last time. But my main problem is because this is the thing, right? If I had a GCI, I wouldn't need to do this. But because I'm relying on the AI AWACS, and they're flying really low in the mountains, so the OLS is spotty, I'm flying on an intercept course, which is not a good idea, because they'll just turn nose onto me and we'll kill each other. Like, best outcome of that is we kill each other. What I need to do is try and get it. Like, I was trying to work around him there with the mountain, but it didn't work because he just doubled back on me anyway. So, I need to work on my situational awareness a lot, because I'm basically just flying towards the first thing I see, and that's not good. But I also need to make sure I've got the right missile ready, because I keep getting into these close engagements with the wrong missile. Like, the R-77 is a pretty good missile, but at that range, you want a 73. Like, that's why the time before I didn't get the guy, but this time I did pop him. At the same range, same kind of setup, both head-on. Just last time I had the 77 selected and it wouldn't come off the rail. So, there's some lessons there. I'm probably not going to stream again tonight, my time, because I'm a bit too tired and I've got some other stuff I want to do. But I will probably stream tomorrow as normal, so about the same time. Probably more PvP if there's people on the server. Usually that server's not populated at this time of day, or at least it hasn't been when I've been getting on, so... If that server's populated tomorrow, I'll be jumping back on in the MiG-29 and we'll try and get a little bit better at this. Very difficult to do. Yeah, the data link is an enormous help. Like, if I had the data link in the MiG-29, I'd be so much better off. With the Su-27, I can set up an engagement. With the MiG-29, I'm blind. Maybe if I had somebody flying with me in a 27 and they could talk me onto the target, I don't know. But without any kind of proper guidance in the 29, I'm really suffering for it. Especially in the mountains. Like, if I was over flat terrain, I'd be so much better off, because they wouldn't be able to get behind something and drop off the OLS. The other thing is, I'm going to have to read up on this. I think so. I know the radar view on the Soviet HUD, the radar view on that is top down. But I think with the OLS, it's not top down, it's tail chase. Like it's just a straight up picture of what the OLS sees in front of you. Kind of like the MiG-21's radar, once you lock something, it goes into a tail chase. So that's why I'm acting like I'm trying to lock something on the conventional radar, where they're going to stay generally in the same position for a very long time, right? Because the closure rate's not that high. But with the OLS, they're jumping all over the place, so I've got to get really quick at slewing the thing around and hooking them before they vanish off one side or the other. Because once they do that, it's really hard to regain them. But 4 for 7 is better than I got last time I was on the server, and last time I was on that server I was in a SU-27, I believe. So this is without the data link that I had then. So I'm getting there. I'm still much better off on the Cold War server in my MiG-21, just because I'm fighting something that's similarly handicapped to me, and that's kind of an aircraft I'm more experienced at than a lot of people. So I know its ins and outs better, but we'll see. We'll definitely try and pick up more MiG-29 dogfighting PvP stuff, because really fighting in PvE servers does not prepare you for this at all. Not even close. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys back tomorrow, or whenever's convenient for you, but I usually stream around this time. I don't have a fixed schedule. It's basically just most days unless I've got something going on. But either way, I know where I'm going to send you now. Totally no collusion going on here at all. Let's do a raid. If I can get the bot to actually do it. Wait one. Okay, I might actually need to open my browser to do this. Bear with me. I am technologically inept. Oh no, okay. It did work off my bot, it just didn't show. Alrighty guys, I'll send you over to Pom. He does pretty much exclusively PvP, and he's very good at it. Very, very, very much better than I am, so you'll definitely learn a lot there. And in the meantime, I'll catch you around.